Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to VD News. Latest news from the world of electronics. Four major well-known brands have released their reports annually. Our reporters will give us a closer look on their company's financial performance in 2030.
The year of 2012 was a successful year for the Philips company. The underlying operational profitability has been improved, driven by the sales growth and higher productivity of non-manufacturing costs. Reported EBITDA was significantly impacted by various charges as well as restructuring costs. Also, the return on invested capital was improved. According to the balance sheet, shareholders' equity was $11 million, and compared to 2008 when it was $15 million, we see that it's stably decreasing from year to year. The main reason of that happening is that the company's assets are decreasing too, and liabilities are vice versa increasing. Another reason for book value to decrease is that the Philips company was buying back its treasury shares. Market capitalization of Philips company has also increased in 2012. In 2012, Philips company made a great progress in their EcoVision program. The highlights of the year are really impressive. Sales of a green product have increased to 11 billion euros, and it's 45% of total Philips sales, and it's 39% more than it was the previous year. The company is planning to reach 50% in the year of 2015. Carbon emissions were reduced by 25% since 2007. There had been invested more than 569 million euros in green innovation. Mostly it was addressing care, material and energy and efficiency. In 2012 there had been recycled more than 11,000 tons of materials, trim plastics, aluminium and refurbished products. In general, overall performance of Philips company in 2012 was really good. And I think that investors should definitely invest to see what Philips company can give them, because I think that they are not stopping developing and they continue to go to the toppest level.
Canon is a multinational company that manufactures optical tools such as cameras, lenses, printers, and medical equipment. Canon's headquarters are situated in Tokyo, Japan. It is the most respected manufacturer of optical instruments due to its state-of-the-art products and its increased concern for the environment. Some of Canon's main competitors include Sony, Pentax, Fujifilm, Kodak, and Leica. For manufacturing companies like Canon, it is better to rely on their own cash flow as a primary source of funding. This is due to the fact that it takes time for them to actually generate profit. This is the main reason that Canon is currently funding itself primarily from its own cash flow. However, it does rely on external sources of funding as well. But looking at its debt to total assets ratio, which is 0.1%, it can be said that the external funding is quite insignificant. Canon was the first company to receive a gold rating from the EPIT rating agency. It is the agency that ranks companies according to their environmental friendliness. It was also one of the first companies to get a responsible recycling certification from the American Inspection Agency. This shows Canon's concern for the environment and its use of recycling. Canon's income and share prices have gone down in recent times, and analysts predict that they will keep going down by at least 9% in the near future. This is why it is not recommended for people who are solely interested in making profit to invest in Canon. As for people who believe in the future of optical technology and are not that interested in making profit, Canon is a perfect option for them to invest. Well, as for those who are currently holding any securities at Canon, the best thing to do is to sell their securities as soon as possible, because the prices will continue going down. VVD News, Munir Bogdanovic.
Samsung Electronics is a multinational company that manufactures digital technology. The company is headquartered in Suwon, South Korea, with sales network in over 90 countries and with more than 350,000 employees. The company has been the largest producer of LCD panels since 2002 and the largest information technology company since 2009. Samsung Electronics is always striding towards new goals. Their constant innovation for positive changes brings surprising possibility into everyday life. That's why the slogan of Samsung is "Inspire the world, create the future." The company mainly aims at protecting global environment as it is the top priority for sustainable growth. Samsung always tries to find a balance between cutting-edge technology and greener way of life. Based on Samsung's financial reports of the last 5 years, it's obvious that the company is continually growing. It can be shown by simply comparing the profits of the last 2 years, which are around $13 million and $22 million respectively. Also, in 2012, Samsung Electronics reported dividends of $75.30, which represent a 45.3% increase over 2011, which is amazing. And according to the forecast, Samsung's dividends are going to increase by 20.08% in 2014. That's why my personal advice is that it would be a wise decision for investors to make investments in Samsung in the future. Edi Karakelian, VVD News.
I can bet that most of us had Sony Walkman and the first Sony PlayStations, and now we are connecting Sony with our good child memories. But actually none of us know about Sony Corporation's history, financial status and the difficulties which it is facing nowadays. So Sony Corporation, headquartered in Tokyo, Japan, was founded in 1946 under the name Tokyo Tsushin Kongyo, which was a telecommunication engineering corporation. The startup capital of the business was 190,000 yen and resources were very limited. In 1958, because of pronunciation problem, its name was changed to Sony. Throughout the 90s and early 20s, the company was immensely profitable. However, in recent 5 years, Sony faced many challenges, such as the Japanese yen appreciation, Great East Japan earthquake, and the global economic crisis. Except all these, nowadays Sony is facing an intense competition, especially in the television and smartphone market, where Apple and Samsung are dominating. All these lead to decreasing net income attributable to Sony Corporation stockholders. And as we see from the graph, from 2009 to 2012, actually it is loss. From the ratios, it's also obvious that corporation was facing too many difficulties in recent 5 years. A current ratio which is in the range 1.5 to 3 and a quick ratio not less than 1 indicates good financial health. But in Sony's case, both of them are out of that range. All these woeful financial results affected the bonds ratings and the prices of shares. Credit rating agency Standard & Poor's lowered corporate bonds ratings from A- to BBB+. Also, we can see decrease in the share prices of Sony Corporation. However, from the financial results, the new investors need to understand that they don't need to hurry to make decisions and to understand the risks in investing in Sony Corporation. And for the investors who already had securities in Sony Corporation, the best choice is to hold the securities and wait. VVD News, Kristina Sohomonyan.
Despite the company's ups and downs, all of them eager to perform at the top level and continue maintaining high-quality production. Thank you for being with VVD TV News and stay safe and have a successful week.
The balance, the company always tries to find a balance between cutting-edge technology and greener way of life. Nice. For investors to make investments in Samsung.
Canon is a multinational company that manufactures tools such as cameras, printers, tools?
2002 and the largest information company. Changes bring surprisingly
Name Tokyo Tsushin Kongyo, which was a
lenses.
Samsung Electronics is a multinational.
To understand and need to take into consideration, they